Patreon member shout out. Очень неприлично лежалане. Мальчики, будь со мной понагрей. От стыда не красти. Мальчики, полюзи на друзей. Мальчики, от меня. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Pride Month as well, guys. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. I wasn't gonna really make a video about this, but there's many different reasons to. This is, June. This is Pride Month, where all the corporations in the entire world all get together, and suddenly they're all very pro gay for 1 month out of the year, which is fine. It's business, but with things like that come haters, come political strife, and this isn't really. I'm not gonna get too political on this. Because every now and then, I do like to stay middle of the road. Most of the time, I like to stay middle of the road. This does involve finance. It does involve Veve, and why this is important. There is a financial aspect to this, whether it be collecting, but so you all know where I'm coming from. Veve put a hey, like it's June, wishing everybody happy Pride, and it's kind of like the Powerpuff Girls thing. Where for all of you that do not know, Powerpuff Girls, the end of like their shows, they had that type of thing at the end behind the girls at the end of each episode. This one just happens to be the letter or the colors of the LGBTQIA plus. I'm not 100%. If I'm misrepresenting that, I apologize. And slightly disappointing, yet not 100% shocked that there were people that were saying like, hey, this isn't good. This is just random thoughts, but I don't think this is a good idea for y'all to do. There was some, like I said, some political strife in the comments there, which, I didn't really get involved in. But you see people kind of taking sides. And if you're not on the side of, I don't even want to say choice, because it's, not really choice. I don't know. Like, I didn't choose to be straight. It's just what I am. Which, by the way, in case y'all don't know, like cis, straight, whatever you want to call it, male. And there is I guess it's a choice to see what sides people take. And here's why this matters. We have Art Patron, or Amar Singh, whoever you want to call him, as he identifies as on Instagram, as a very big champion of women and of gay people. And I'll tell you why this matters. Well, it matters for a bunch of reasons. Vanity Fair did an article about him, saying LGBT plus activist Amar Singh has secured $500 million in NFT deals with some of the biggest companies, platforms, and artists in the world. Singh is on track to secure $1 billion in NFT deals by 2024, and he owns 100% of all his operations. Now, a few months prior to that, I did a video on Amar Singh. It was in August of last year, so it was almost a year ago, where Whitewall did an article saying activist Amar Singh and artist Rewind Collective ink a $50 million 6-year NFT deal with digital platform Veve to sell works celebrating women and LGBT plus works. Art Patron says, thrilled to finally announce one of the biggest NFT deals, a $50 million 6-year deal with myself and artist Rewind Collective to provide exclusive digital artworks for Veve, the world's largest NFT app. When he says the world's largest NFT app, we have, I think, on average, the highest selling NFTs, the most cult-like followers, that the camaraderie is absolutely ridiculous. And, compare that to OpenSea. Yeah, OpenSea, you have a lot of stuff that goes for a lot, but you have a lot of things that go for pennies. You have a lot of things that go for not even worth to try to buy or sell because of the gas fees that'll eat them all up. But he says the works exclusively available to Veve members will celebrate women, LGBT plus, and minorities. Thank you to Veve's visionary founder, David Yu, and incredible artist, Rewind Collective, for joining forces with me. And he adds Veve official on there. Why this is important, and again, just where he happens to be from, is from India. Now, he doesn't have a crazy amount of followers on the Instagram. He's got about 4,400, Art Patron, but this person is very influential in India. I think he's actually related to princesses and is just top tier political connections out the yin yang. And again, why is this important? Because in India, if you go and you happen to do a quick Google search, if you have your Google Foo up there, they got about 1.38 billion people in there, right? Now, out of those 1.38 billion people, the report shows that 3% of the Indian population identify as homosexual, which includes gay and lesbian, 9% identify as bisexual, 1% identify as pansexual, and 2% identify as asexual. Now, I don't know if that's 9% of that 3%. As bi, I might be more, but let's just say bottom tier, 3%. Let's just say be super conservative, and that 3% is it. And all the people that were not afraid to come out as gay, bi, lesbian, whatever they were, let's say they all came out. Let's say none were afraid, which obviously, there's people that hide it. You have a grand total of 41 million people. 41.4 million people in India that identify as that would love to support nothing more than this. And I hear the comments coming already. But Chavez, how do you know they will support this? Let's wind the clock back. There's some recent history 2 years ago to the growth of the Black Lives Matter movement, and you had this rise of people, of African Americans, or just Black people in general, don't have to be African Americans, it could be Black from wherever, that had made the stance that saying I'm no longer going to be buying anything from white, Spanish, Indian. They would only be buying things from Black-owned businesses, and that I don't know how many billions of dollars were transferred, from different areas to this area. So you've seen this before. You've seen this with certain people before, saying that speaking with their money. If you think that the people that right now it's still, if you're gay in India, you still have to go through electroshock therapy, which Amar Singh, which our patron is trying to single-handedly fight. If you think that these people are not going to spend their money on this type of stuff, you're out of your mind. You're taking crazy pills if you think that they're not going to support that. Because again, you see women do that too. Oh, I buy from women-owned businesses, friends that say again, my friend Ty is going to take me to the airport tomorrow morning. I would much rather give my friend Ty the money to take me to the airport, even though I know it doesn't cost $50 to take me to the airport. For him, might cost a little bit in gas, maybe a lot in gas, maybe that's true. But I'd rather give that to him than a corporation. People support their friends. People support anything. Look at me in Alligator Lokis. There's not too many reasons for me to collect them, just because I really like it. I really like what it's doing. But yeah, if you think people in India, the LGBTQI plus, are not going to support this type of thing, especially when one of their own is championing it, it's not just a random company. It's not just Target. It's not just Walmart saying, "Oh yeah, buy this rainbow shirt because we're LGBT." No, this is one of their own, a citizen of that country, fighting for what they believe in, in the trenches. Spent again, most of that money that he's making is going to stuff like that. If you think they're not going to buy that, you're absolutely out of your mind. So I just wanted to bring that home, that I obviously am very pro LGBTQI plus, whatever they are. I'm pro human as long as they're good people. If you're a good person, you're my friend. I support you. I love you. If you're bad, I don't care what you are. Then you're just a bad actor, and I don't like you. But or I just won't show you any kindness. But at the end of the day, this is why it's important. So a lot of the people, which I'm not going to put them on blast. I'm not going to say any of the Twitter handles or whatever. If you really want to go out of your way and block some of those people, go on that post and see who be commenting and who be starting fights in there. This is why that's important. Veve did absolutely 100% the right move. Again, whether they do that because it's just good business or because that's the way they feel, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. They're, in my opinion, on the right side of history, doing the right thing, and we can make some money with it by buying some of those things. I think that'd be a good idea. Even you got Taps over here saying pride, showing off his pride. I should really get one of those. I really should get one of those. Anyway, comment down below. Comment, like, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are by Patreon and hitting that thanks button down below. Everyone check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMavsForever over on Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app. Kobe Collection, Only Player One over on the YouTube. Wraithax.eth domain name. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Veve Darklink, Meta Lemon, Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. You got at Wet Wizard Veve, Gary O at 1234CA3, and Nomad with Guitar, all on the Twitter. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.